Good morning and welcome. This is Sunrise with Dr. Surajit Khanna, a news bite for ages 10 to 25, brought to you by KhannaForKids.com. That's KhannaForKids.com, KHANNA. This is a good morning message and a short snippet of the news just for today's youth. We are on the air every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a little bit after 9 o'clock. Join us and see our wonderful faces at Facebook.com/Khanna4Kids. That's Khanna, the number 4 kids. Dr. Khanna is an attorney, a child safety advocate, and a servant of the underserved. He's a champion of the nonprofit organization, Voice of the Kids. And he also launched a post-incarcerated Juvenile Justice Reformation Act initiative. We call this the Returning Youth Initiative at returningyouth.com. That's returningyouth.com. Dr. Khanna saw that the Reformation Act did not really adequately care for ex-offenders and decided he would address this with the returningyouth.com initiative, where he is returning underserved post-incarcerated young adults back to a productive life by providing housing, training, and the required medical, psychological assistance needed to secure a job, to build their careers, and greatly improve their lives. Good morning, Dr. Khanna, to the last day of March. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everyone. Today's, I think, is Wednesday. So last day of March. The March madness is going to get over, but you know what? Our madness is not getting over, because Gary just said that we are marching. We started our march and we are marching with 50 states in 60 days rollout plan. So our Olympian, Gary Scarano, he's been with the torchlight going from state to state, and we are opening doors in every state. So this sunrise, just like how when sun rises, what happens? It puts the ray on every element. It does not discriminate between Arizona and California or Florida. It raises for everyone. That's exactly what this initiative, Post-Incarceration Juvenile Justice Reformation Act initiative, is doing and is going to do, just like Sunrise. That's why this Sunrise, which we bring it to you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, are very important, because it just sets the tone for the day for the young adults, because we just give a small bite with a fun day closer. Well, by saying that, today is actually a very honorable day, because Cesar Chavez, he was born today in Arizona. And who was he? Well, he received the first presidential medal for freedom. And he was the first one who fought for the American labor leader and the community organizer. And he brought the civil rights so that everybody today, whatever we are saying, the equal pay, the standard pay, this is all because of him doing it. And President Obama in 2014 proclaimed that his birthday, that is today, March 31st, that every year we are going to commemorate this as a holiday because of him. So that's very wonderful. One other important thing happened today in 1870, few years before Gary was born, I believe. So 1870, the first Black person to vote. Wow, that's interesting. And who is this Black person? His name is Thomas Mundy Petersen. Nowhere else than in New Jersey, in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. He was the first Black person to vote. Okay, and based on when we adopted the 15th Amendment. So that's amazing, because this prevented Americans from enjoying even second-class citizenship from many decades. So that was, I think, that was a very good move for United States as per the Constitution. Well, talking about few other things, that was the history. Also, one of the history, we all enjoy electricity. What would we do without electricity, right? So, well, do you know which state and city was the first to claim that they were completely illuminated by electric lightning? Well, it was Wabash, Indiana. I don't know what that is, but it is in Indiana, the state of Indiana. So in 1880, we had, or they declared that claimed the first town in the United States to get 100% completely illuminated. That's very nice to know. And also today is the day, March 31st, 1918, when our first daylight savings time in US went into effect. So we all are quite aware of the daylight savings. So before 1918, we did not have one. So since 1918, we started having this daylight savings event. Well, that's all I have on my desk. I'm sure Gary has something fun to share with all of you. And don't forget that today is the last day of the month, March Madness. But tomorrow is April Fool Day, but it's April 1st. A lot of good things happens because we are getting into Good Friday, Easter. So a lot of good things are happening. And the best good thing is happening is that our initiative, especially for post-incarcerated young adults, those who are coming out of jail, or those who are already out of jail, those who are struggling to have a living, those who are struggling to go and have their life, please reach out to us. We are going to every county, every state. There is 3,142 counties in United States. We will be there. We are coming to your state and we'll be there to every counties. And this is my commitment along with my team, Gary Scarano, Clemi Boa, Mike Esman, all of us. We are marching to each and every state within next 60 days. We will be there. Look out for us. You want to join the march? Please join in. We are going to have you. So contact Gary Scarano or our executive assistant, Valley Anderson, at the phone number given at 302-746-2311. And we will be there with you to help your community so that we can make a crime-free county. Thank you very much. Gary, you want to share something fun today?
Well, I have a lot to share. Actually, let me go through it. By the way, if anybody wants to call me directly, they can call me at 914-893-5060. Dr. Khanna, if you don't mind, I do want to point out that although Thomas Mundy was the first Black American to vote on this date in 1870, in practicality, it was almost 100 years before Blacks were really more or less freely able to go to overcome the Jim Crow laws and be ubiquitous in the North and South to be able to vote. So it was a good step, but it took a lot more time after that. Also, tomorrow is April Fool's Day. So what does that mean? Don't be fooled. Today is National Backup Day. Back up all your computers, back up your cell phones, do it to the cloud, do it to a device, wherever, so you don't get caught being fooled that everything is gone. I've had that happen to me. It's no fun, but but I also want to point out a fun thing. This is more fun than anything else. This is National Crayon Day. Yes, look at that, National Crayon Day. It's on our calendar, and on this day, just pick up a crayon and do some doodling. You know, go onto your calendar and write pick a different color. What's your favorite color? Dr. Khanna, what is your favorite color? Do you have one?
Yes, blue.
That's very nice. I kind of like orange, but I like them all. So I'm not prejudiced against any color. I just want to make that clear. So I want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you for being on our show. We have fun. We provide information. We want to have young people join us. If you want to get some public relations, contact us and we'll have young people on our show. We want to hear what you have to say. Please, Fridays is a big day for us. 3 p.m. We're broadcast to 30 million homes in New York. We want to have you watch us on Facebook.com, Khanna for Kids. We're there. I mean, we're there at 3 o'clock Friday. But also, we're on SunRISE Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a little bit after 9 o'clock. Just want to say thank you for joining. God bless you, Dr. Khanna.
Thank you very much, Gary. But before you end up, I just want to tell the audience in March, we're coming to the end of March. But in this March Madness, we did take our initiative to Montana. We took it to New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. Where else? What did I miss? In Illinois.
Maine. And
Maine. That's right.
We have 5 locations.
We have 5 locations last week. So it was great. So we are there. So listeners, those who are listening from Montana, those who are listening from Maine, those who are listening from Illinois, please look out for your county. You will be getting a lot of news, and you want to join us, please join us. So March Madness is not going to be over until March 2022. Thank you very much, Gary. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this SunRISE.